Welcome to this edition of Poverty Fighter Squad on Reflections with Otumba Adeleye. We are here today again to continue our propagation to remove poverty from our country. Last week, we were able to identify those areas that we were not doing well. Reflections has to do with how it was being done in the past and what is obtainable today. So you are welcome again to another week program of education, information, interaction, suggestions, and conversations. I always tell you, my viewers, that this is a conversational program, and your views, your comments are welcome. We thank those who have been sending information to us. We thank you for being with us all along, and we thank you for being in the spirit to remove poverty from our great country, Nigeria. Today, I'm going to start my interview program. You will not be seeing my face only on this screen. This program is going to bring in interviews from other Nigerians who are equally concerned about what the danger poverty holds for us as a nation. We are referring this time around to our youth mainly because those who have come before us, maybe somehow they have cornered all the wealth in the country, and the youths are just left behind. Left behind means I don't know which day our upcoming youth, take a man of 30 years old, for example. How is he going to become Dangote? Which day will he become Otedola? Or which day will this wealth will be distributed in such a way that it will go round enough for him or her to be those names I've just mentioned? So we have a great task before us as a nation, and we want you to also come along with us, like I mentioned, with your suggestions, conversation, comments, criticism, although positive and very constructive criticism we are looking for. So today, I welcome you, and I'm going to present my interviewees from this moment. Thank you. The first person I have on my interview segment today is no less a personality than a lady, a mother, a Nigerian, a very competent entrepreneur who will introduce herself. Madam, you are welcome.
Thank you very much. Good day, viewers.
Your name?
My name is Mrs. Ginika Oyefeso. I'm an entrepreneur. I run a fashion designer home. I'm a mom and I'm a wife.
Beautiful.
It's a great opportunity to be here today.
We want you to talk about what you know of poverty and how it is affecting Nigerian families. Please elaborate on it.
As a mom, not being able to feed your children 3 times a day, it breaks your heart. Poverty has eaten deeply into this country, that sometimes a family of 3 or a family of 5 find it difficult to feed 3 times in a day. And being in a position as a mom, no mom will be happy to watch her child or his child sleep at night without eating. So the issue of poverty is the major problem we have in this country. When people don't eat, how do you expect them to function? Food is the most important thing. We are not talking about basic amenities. We are not talking about riding cars. We are talking about food. Food is a necessity. Food is something that makes people happy. A lot of people, without eating, they don't function well. So poverty is a very serious issue, and it should be dealt wisely. Thank you.
Thank you very much, madam. I know we have friends all over the world I know other people are listening to us right now on our YouTube TV station, which is called Poverty Fighter Squad TV. On this same TV, we are having our source from Ikeja Chamber of Commerce, and we always advise people to go on www.ikejachamber.com. I want you to know that you are right in the face of the world, and the position that mothers take in the homes. That's why I am having this interview with you. I also want our viewers to understand that the reason why we are talking to you now is because we want to get a source of information from you. How difficult it is for a mother who haven't worked and tirelessly working in Nigeria to be able to make ends meet. How easy it is.
This is a really great question. It's not always easy because a lot of mothers they work tirelessly to feed their homes. And at the end of the day, you find out that things don't work out well. The foodstuffs in the market are skyrocketing every day. Things keep going up. Let's take for instance the easiest and the most fun food we eat, the eba, the garri. You go to the market today, a garri that was sold for a mudu for 150, the next week you go to the market is 350. Imagine a mom that have 4 kids at home, including herself, maybe the husband. Then a mudu of garri may or may not be able to feed a home. So working has always been a part of a woman, but sometimes these resources are not always there. We work and work and work, and at the end of the day, it's not always enough, but we keep trying. Thank you.
I want you to elaborate more on it. These days, we are hearing that there are more people, that is, men and women. I don't want to call them husband and wife now. Men and women separating, going their different ways. We felt that the major reason for it is poverty. Because in other climes, yes, they divorce, but they divorce on a good standard. In our own climb here, what do you think is the major cause? Apart from people flirting or all that, we believe, and I want you to criticize it whether right or wrong, money is the root. The churches also do not give us the opportunity to have a home that will be standard, because all they are preaching is having you to go and get money from wherever. So I want you to address the issue of people separating essentially because of lack from the man or the woman.
Thank you very much. Like you said, divorce, there are so many causes of divorce. But in the area of lack in most homes can be a strong reason for people to divorce. Like the Bible said, a man that cannot feed his or her family is worth more than an infidel. So a man or a woman that cannot feed the family, you find him or she being aggressive. They are not always happy. A lot of men have left their kids and their home because of money. People, when they look and they are not able to feed their family, most times they abandon their homes and run. Poverty has eaten deep into the system. It's something that a lot of people don't even like talking about. We need to fix this area. We need to fix this area. People are hungry. There's an adage that said, a hungry man is an angry man. You see a lot of people being aggressive. You think most of them are not born like that. But because of, imagine a man comes home and he has not eaten from morning to night, and he gets back home and there's nothing to eat. He will definitely be angry. And maybe he will decide to hit the wife. And you find them at the end of the day separating. So poverty is something that has destroyed a lot of homes. Lack, not being able to provide, can push any person into separation. Thank you.
I continue to thank you because I wanted a situation whereby you advise other wives and mothers into a system that we have already created. From the Poverty Fighter Squad, we have created a system that can make everybody to come out of this poverty. There is a system. You just need to click to our website and see how it is done. It's a system that brings food on your table, that puts roof over your head, that puts peace in your mind through entertainment and sports. Recently, we launched the Handball Supporters Club of Nigeria, which is the first time in history. It was launched recently. Recently, we launched the Employment Bank for youth who are not profitably engaged right now. And at the end of every month, we intend to be paying them, that is at the end of this February, because we were launched early this month, in February. We intend to be giving every unemployed Nigerian youth 10,000 naira every month until the person gets employed, because we are going to put them on the market. When he or she gets employed, he equally is going to be paying somebody another 10,000 in a different area, at least for one person. So it is this system we are thinking and we are working on, because some people have asked me that question, that I should give them practical way that we are thinking of elevating this poverty away from our country. One of the system is what I just explained, where we are giving somebody an upkeep. It's just an upkeep. It's not. It's a stipend. We don't even like to call the amount because it's not sufficient for anything. But that is the limit that we have for now. And we are encouraging people, what they call big boys and girls and people in places of position, to please come along with us to put this money around for somebody who needs it. We need to put the money somewhere. There's a pool that we have already established where we get people in their thousands to be given 100 naira, 10,000 naira rather, every month. If we do 100 people in the month of February, that means we are giving out 1,000,000 naira. So, and I know our senators, they are very generous, our reps, people in the big offices. If you give such money, we are going to extend it to 100 people. That you would have done something, you would have created something, because there is a slogan that says, any Nigerian that leaves this place as we are now and go to die, and you don't find answer to this poverty in Nigeria, that person will not rest in peace. If you die a Nigerian and you leave this Nigeria the way it is now, he or she will not die in peace. 5515. I will say it again. 090 99 99 5515. If you get to this phone number, you'll be greatly attended to. We are honored having Mrs. Ginika with us in the past few minutes that we have been talking to you. I want her to do a roundup. What is your advice to other women and upcoming younger parents as you are?
Thank you very much. My advice to younger women and upcoming parents, in order for us to cure this poverty, every person should work, no matter how little it is. Every woman, every mother, every wife, every lady, take up a skill. Take up a skill. A skill is very important. You should find something doing. Don't rely on your husband. Say, okay, he's doing everything, then I will rest. Let everybody be a support. As we have always been support, let us be support system to our husband. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure having me today. And like my interviewer said, the Poverty Fighter Squad is doing a lot. then you and I can also be a partaker. You can decide to partner with us. Your 10,000, your 5,000 will go a long way. There is somebody somewhere that has not been able to feed. Whatever you have, key in into this project. Key in into the project, and we will all be blessed, and we will have a better Nigeria. Thank you.
To round up, I just want to remind us that this month again, as we usually do, we seek out for talents. We seek out people who are talented in the area of arts, music, aerobics, and sporting activities. There's something we call EFCC. It's an Endowed for Christ Challenge. It comes out to be EFCC. Our organization gives us 100,000 naira every month to every winner, and we have been doing that in the past months now. The record will show. I equally want to remind us, viewers, that you need to allow other people to know that we are in town. A new sheriff is in town, and the leader of this package, that is the president of this organization, is a Nigerian. A Nigerian with a big heart, a Nigerian with a difference. This Nigerian is so committed that other people should do better. He would have been using this large chunk of money to be satisfying himself and his family alone. But this is a person that is leading where others are lacking. We have in person of Dr. Ambassador Edward Eyitayo Olutoke. The name is Dr. Ambassador Edward Eyitayo Olutoke. This is one Nigeria you need to go and check. We are in Nigeria, we are in New York, we are in Canada. We are getting this thing across to millions of people as much as we can. And we don't want you to be behind. Join us. The train is moving now. It's about to start. It's a new world, and we are believing in you. You especially. Thank you. Hello viewers, you are welcome once again back to our channel, Poverty Fighter Squad, on Reflections with Otumba Adeleye. As you know, we are what they call Trojans. We are tireless. We don't run. In horses, there are other species of horses, but there are certain ones they call Trojans. Trojans are tireless. They are tireless. We cannot be tired of talking to you concerning this poverty eradication, because we have made it a point of duty on our own part. This is our own contribution to the development of our nation. And we have committed people, we have committed leaders in this same country of ours who are showing us the way, and they are backing us up. So with this backup, we want to assure you that you are welcome to our squad. Remain with us. You cannot regret, and there is no retreat. In the activism palace, we say no retreat, no surrender. There is no way we can surrender. So long as we wake up tomorrow, we are here to do the battle alongside with you. So join forces with us. Let us see that we are able to bring out people out of poverty by empowerment, by encouraging them, by supervising, by monitoring, by getting people into their right minds. We don't want a situation where men and women will just be so discouraged about life that some people are even thinking of committing suicide, not to talk of those who have attempted such. And one of the reasons why this thing prevails in our society is because nobody cares. Nobody cares. What reflection is doing is to be able to look back and see how it was done years back, in the years of our forefathers. How was it done? One thing that came to my mind readily, in our local village in those days, all of us Africans, there's something they call a a community farming system whereby in my own farm, a group of young men and women will come to my farm and farm today. Imagine about 50 people coming to your farm to farm. You can imagine that is what is called what they now term as mechanized farming. We were using it as a human farming by that time. We come to your farm tomorrow. Let us say we have 50 in the community. 50 of us goes to farm A today. We help the person to do the farming, do the planting, use 2-3 days on that farm. The following day it gets to the next person. The following day it gets to the next person. And on and on and on like that. Within a period of 2 months or 3 months, all the farmland in the village is farmed, is planted. And when it comes to harvesting, the same thing goes. So the community is developing, people are happy, nobody is annoyed with one another because his or her farm is going. But these days, a lot of us walk in different directions. And that is still what African norms is still teaching us that we are ignoring. We think we are civilized. I think we have developed our own way of life, we would have been more civilized by now. We left all those ones and left everybody to their own destiny. And it's not helping us at all. It's not helping us at all. I just say I should chip this in as part of the reflections today. I want to thank you very much for having been with us. And I know God will grant us the grace to be together next time. Thank you. Bye. Hello viewers, welcome back to Poverty Fighter Squad TV, a channel that gives you information about how we can eradicate poverty from our nation, Nigeria. I want to greet you at any hour you are today and remind you that this is Reflections with Otumba Adeleye on Poverty Fighter Squad TV. Some time ago, our last discussion was basically on agriculture, how we can put food on our table. Today, we will be talking about our housing project. Housing is a very essential part of living for any human being. As a matter of fact, it has been taken as the second most important after food. Even if you don't buy clothes every day, you must eat every day. That's number one. Number two, if you don't buy any other thing every day, even if you eat, you must still have a place to lay your head after the day's work. So housing is a very, very crucial issue in eradicating poverty. Equally, we want to talk about what we have for the Nigerian youth, which was launched sometime in 2021 at the International Conference Center, championed by the Youth Alternative group of Nigerians. These are young men and women who are taking it upon themselves to start looking for how the youth can get houses of their own. Anybody that gets to the age of 30 and still cannot have a roof over his head, then that is part of why we're having the problem we're having today. A man or woman reaching that age, that right age, and it's a halfway journey in life. When you're 30, you are very, very getting close to 40, whereby anybody that is not having a family, starting a family at that age, will start getting worried about the person, both as individual as a family. So it is very crucial that we pay attention to how Nigerian youth can get a roof over their heads. One of our projects has already started, sited in Aku village in Maraba. Maraba is very close to Abuja, but it's in Nasarawa State. This happened because we are building a low-cost housing scheme that can adhere to the youth, whereby they have enough money to have their own houses. These affordable house or houses in projects are being constructed by Ikeja Chamber of Commerce under the canopy of Poverty Fighter Squad, and it's going to be very, very affordable. Some time ago, we did a program. We brought in engineer Abayomi Ajagbona, who is an engineer. They are the one in charge of this construction. It's a new device in Nigeria that we are promoting. It is called Habitera. It's an Habitera system. It's already in Canada, it's already in America. We are bringing it to Nigeria through this under Poverty Fighter School and Ikeja Chamber of Commerce. We visited this site about some few days back with an international organization that is already showing interest in affordable housing for our youth. So all of us, don't let us just sit on the fence. I always say you need to join this squad because this is a system that is revolutionizing our way of life. If you are talking about food, if you are talking about housing, if you are talking about soul, which comes with entertainment, the food of soul is music, is entertainment, is comedy, is relaxation, and sports. These are the very essential things that make life very meaningful. And it is on that mandate that Poverty Fighters is being established to run a system that's already working elsewhere and for it to work in Nigeria. I quickly want to remind you that you joining us, you go to www.ikejachamber.com. That is where you'll find us. Look at the website, see what we are doing. Make up your mind. Join us in time. Don't be left behind. You don't have to be the last. You don't have to be the last. As I'm talking with you, we're expecting you on our channel, on our Poverty Fighter Squad TV. It's on the YouTube. Check us out there. You will find me there. You will find other of my colleagues there. You will find other Nigerians expressing their feeling, and they are making suggestions. They are bringing in opinions. They are telling us what to do right, and we are appreciating them. I appreciate you all who are responding. I appreciate you all who are subscribing. I appreciate you all who are viewing our network on the YouTube. The housing project also comes from people who can have the habit of saving, because it can come in instrumental form. You can be instrumentally be paying for this land, for this housing scheme, which we continue to build. If you show interest, we are going to package you together with us. When you join us, you are going to be part of it, and we continue to help you out in various areas of your endeavor. Apart from the website, the number to also reach us with is 090 99 99 5515. I'll call it again. You can reach us on 09 99 99 5515. In Abuja, where we are talking to you from right now, we are in number 3B, Ogun Street, Area 2, Garki, Abuja. For every one of us that know Abuja well, after Area 1, we have Area 2. Once you leave Area 1 shopping complex, driving down towards Area 10, the first next area you will see is Area 2. The second turning on your right is Ogun Street. We are the second building on that street, which is number 3B, Ogun Street, Area 2, Garki, Abuja. Talking about the housing scheme, a lot of young Nigerians, let's use NYSC for example. You may be wondering how a copper or an outgoing copper will be able to benefit from this scheme that we are talking about. Yes, they will benefit because some of them who will be conscious enough to know that savings is part of how to live well. You need to save. You need to save. With the little deposit that you put down, the house can be on your roof as soon as about 2 years or 3 years, depending on how zealous you are in your saving scheme. And some of us who are also entrepreneurs will come about one or two businesses. Such money is supposed to be saved for a roof over your head. There is a common complaint these days that young people don't get married in time. One of the reasons is because if he doesn't have a place to put the wife, or the wife does not have a place to marry her husband into, how do you expect them to do it? And you talk about house rents, especially here in Abuja, is blown out of the roof. A lot can never afford. How can you afford a house of 700,000, 800,000 naira, 1 million, 2 million per year? It's not feasible. That is why Poverty Fighter Squad has to come up with this idea of getting people homes, not even just houses, homes that people can live and raise a good family that will make Nigeria a better place for tomorrow. So, the idea of this one is for you to start saving from now. And if any bulk money comes your way, you know exactly what to do with it. So you have a project. Not that money comes and it vanishes like that. No, you have a project in your front, and that will make you to be committed. That will make you to reach out to people who you know, and a home will be ready for you in 2-3 years. Imagine you leave service this year, and in 2 years' time, you are already in your own house. Life begins from there. You can plan, you can project, you can secure. You can start your business, you can start your whole home grown, and everything will be okay. So I'm wishing that you get in touch with us in time. Don't delay. After you watch this channel, please go ahead and look for www.ikejachamber.com and get registered. Get registered on Poverty Fighter Squad. It is to your own benefit. Thank you. I'll see you again.